There's something terrifying about realizing the truth is not soft, not really. People want truth to arrive gift wrapped in sage quotes, algorithm approved healing language, soft piano music behind a voice whispering, "You are enough." But real truth has teeth. It walks into the room uninvited, pulls the wallpaper off the walls of your mind, points directly at the thing hiding behind your smile, and says, "There, that." And suddenly your nervous system knows before your mouth does, because the body keeps ancient scorecards. The marrow remembers, the joints remember, the spirit remembers every time the soul tried to negotiate with survival. That burst never sounded gentle to me, sharper than any two-edged sword. People read that like poetry stitched into farmhouse decor. No. That is surgery language. That is cosmic scalpel language. That is nothing false survives the cut. And maybe that's why so many people fear discernment more than darkness itself, because darkness at least introduces itself honestly sometimes. But the word, the living thing, that frequency, it slices between versions of you so precisely you can no longer pretend confusion where there was actually avoidance. That's the wild part. Not punishment, exposure. The unbearable moment where tension stands naked in the middle of the room without branding, without spirituality as decoration, without niceness duct taped over manipulation. Because intention has a pulse, you can feel it. Neurospace, you know this instinctively. We walk into rooms and feel static before language. Pattern recognition firing like overloaded circuitry. Everyone calling you too sensitive, until the exact thing you sensed unfolds 3 weeks later like clockwork. Funny. That. Maybe discernment was never dysfunction. Maybe some of us were just built with thinner skin between dimensions of meaning. And I keep thinking about how it says alive, not written, not historical, alive. Meaning truth is not trapped in ink. It moves, breathes, adapts, finds you in grocery store aisles and 2 a.m. spirals, and awkward silences, and half-finished texts you never sent. Alive means it follows you into the places where performance cannot survive. Alive means it already knows the marrow, the motive, the almost confession, the envy hidden inside praise, the grief inside anger, the fear disguised as control, the loneliness disguised as superiority, all of it. And somehow that should horrify me more than it comforts me. But lately it comforts me. Because if something this intelligent exists, capable of dividing soul from spirit, truth from persona, instinct from programming, then maybe the mass era of humanity has an expiration date for real. Maybe that's why everything feels louder right now. Why systems crack, why people unravel publicly, why falsehoods start glitching under pressure. Maybe the sword is already moving through the earth, quietly, precisely, separating signal from performance. And maybe that ache people feel lately, that strange existential buzzing under everyday life, is the sound of illusion being cut away at the root. Think about it. But I gotta pee.